Well, guys, we beat the Ender Dragon. Dragon Egg. I got that when I was killing Blazes. I think it's kind of cool. I think out of all the trophies you can get, the Blaze is probably the coolest one. But anyways, I'm guessing... Oh, I made the shotgun I wanted to, too. But that's besides the point. I did it off camera. Um, I'm bringing this to a close. Um, I wanted to do... I don't really care for immersive engineering. And if I do it, I'm probably going to do it off camera because I don't really know what I'm doing. And it's a lot of duplicate of this kind of stuff and my other technology room. So I plan to keep playing, but I don't think I'm gonna do any more on the camera. I'm making an ender spawner and see if I can get that to work. And I'm gonna upgrade all my machinery to the enhanced versions, I think. I made my thing 2 more blocks high, so when I do a bunch of loot bags, I can have room. But the reason I'm closing this out now and not going further is there's no way to get fluid into this thing. I tried every configuration with every fluid thing in every mod pack, and nothing will bring in the fluid. I tried both sides. I tried powering it from different sides. I tried, as you can see, I have 3 different types of fluid conduits. I have another type of tank in the chest back there. I mean, whatever the problem is here, I can't move on without the chemical laboratory. This is what makes carbon fiber, and carbon fiber makes all the top tier armor, and it might make some of the weapons too, I'm not sure, but it makes the top tier armor, and without that, you know, what am I supposed to do? But I think if I click this, it shows this, you see? This goes, you know, into the fluid tank, and the fluid tank goes into the thing, and it actually has a diagram here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Chemical. Oh, do I need that, maybe? Reaction chamber housing. Do you think that's what a problem? I don't think that's the problem. Plus, I can't make that anyway. I need carbon fiber parts, and to make carbon fiber parts, I need carbon plates. To make carbon plates, I need carbon fibers. To get carbon fibers, I need lava. And I can't do it. Like, I just can't. I know somewhere I clicked it showed a diagram. I thought I clicked here and it gave me a diagram, but I guess not. So, yeah, I swear, like, every combination, it won't work. Like, I mean, I tried everything. If you guys know something, let me know, because I even looked it up, and I tried it the way they did it, I tried it other ways, it just won't work. I heard an Enderman, I need an Enderman soul. I actually need 2 Enderman souls. They're hard to get in the rain. I've been working on food a little bit more, but, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory at this point. You've seen me make one thing, you can make anything. The shotgun's pretty banging though. Definitely worthwhile making the shotgun. Oh, but I can't even make incendiary rounds because of the, because I can't get any fluids into the chemical laboratory. I can't make the fabricator to make the armor because it requires carbon parts. And once again, I can't make carbon parts without carbon fiber, and puts me right back in the same boat. Huh, I didn't know that. I can make a quartz rod into... I guess it doesn't matter, because I can never do it. Oh well. I know I've seen a diagram on here somewhere. But I plan to maybe play a little bit off camera, but I think I'm pretty much calling this one quits. And I really didn't want to. The only thing I can really do now is spawn in a wither or just go adventuring. And both things are now kind of boring, to be honest. The wither can be entertaining for me, but I doubt it'll be entertaining for you guys. You know, I barely used the enchantment table this entire thing. But hopefully this has been helpful to whoever, you know, watches this. The only two things that I did not delve into was immersive technology, or immersive engineering, and I didn't do a lot of vanilla stuff, but hopefully, you know, if you're playing this Minecraft, you know a little something about vanilla. And I didn't do anything in agricraft, which I might do off camera as well. My interest is slightly piqued towards this one. I wish I would have thought about it before I got the giant, huge farm outside. But, I mean, if I decide to do it, I'll make room. It'll work. But there really isn't much left to do. I didn't do anything in Bibliocraft, but it's all pretty much cosmetic stuff. Like I did make these toll racks. They're wooden planks and iron. And I saw some of the stuff I liked that I was thinking about making, but I mean, I even considered building an actual house. But it would take so many resources, and I don't feel like grinding it all out just for cosmetic purposes. Oh yeah, I made these sword stands too, so I guess I did a couple of things in here. And nothing too important. I was thinking about making these books. This is an atlas, and I don't exactly know what it does. That and these chicken chunk things were a couple things I was thinking about delving into. I'm gonna look it up though. It's a rather expensive recipe to just make for no reason. I made a whole nuclear reactor. I actually used the chisel mod more than I thought I would. But, I mean, it was real easy to get something a little bit more decorative. So, I mean, I think the payoff was there. I mean, they could have probably put something cooler in this mod pack that took up less space than the chisel mod, but like I said, it was pretty cool. I did a bunch in cooking for blockheads. I did a few things in Ender.io. Actually, I did quite a bit in Ender.io. Cake base. I need a lot of end steel chassis to make all the upgraded machinery, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough end stone for that. I need dark steel. I can make it, but I'll just have to grind out what is it called? Coal powder and stuff. This is the stuff I want to make, but I can't do it because, well, I need that thing, and I don't know what that is. I gotta find prismarine shards and sea lanterns, so I gotta find the underground or the underwater temples, which isn't impossible, but that might take a while. I'm working on the inhibitor obelisk to keep Enderman from teleporting. so I can build the spawners so they spawn and then they fall down the waterfall and hopefully die. I'm more hoping that they die on impact before they can teleport out. And if that doesn't work, I can maybe see if I can get them to teleport in the water, or make a little platform for them to teleport on, then have like a piston thing to push them into the water. I don't know. I'll work out the bugs. And I did a little bit with this stuff. I was thinking about making the vacuum chest for various purposes. It sucks in all the items around it. Travel anchor sounded cool, but it's got to be as far as you can see, and that doesn't seem too important to me. Ender tank does fluids. I didn't do too much with the fluid stuff, but that's because I don't know what it's used for. Like, I can get, where is it at? Sunshine in a bucket? Liquid sunshine? Yeah, liquid sunshine. I got a bunch of that. And I got a bunch of fire water. But I don't know what it's good for, and if you backclick it, it says, oh, you can put it in a fluid tank. Oh, well, yeah, no crap. So, I mean, it doesn't help me too much. I did a bunch of Pam's Harvest Craft. I think I pretty much covered that. I don't think there's anything in here that I did not do, to be honest. The water filter in the well, which I don't know the purpose of, nor do I really intend to find out. And the maple wood, I have cut down a bunch of this stuff. The maple and the paper bark wood. I cut down a bunch, but it never goes in my inventory. I don't know what happened to it. What happens to it? So I don't know what to do with that, because I chop it down. It says it's harvestable with an axe. I chop it down. It looks like I'm picking it up, but it never shows up in my inventory. So it might be a game glitch. I don't know. There are some more dishes I plan to make. I made some of the harder ones, but there's still some that are way out there complicated. Dango. That sounds not very appetizing. And then if I do, like I said, I do this, I'll do it off camera. I actually didn't use anything out of this mod pack, which I'm kind of disappointed in, but at the same time, it's honestly, it seems slightly complicated, and it seems like it takes up a lot of room and a decent amount of resources to make all this. And I mean, the main machines are let's see, got a metal press, an arc reactor, and stuff like that. And I honestly don't see much of a use in it. The only thing that I made these chests out of the iron chest mod, but I didn't do any like the shulker boxes or anything, or use any of the upgrades. Which upgraded diamond shulker box to a crystal shulker box. Use the color of the shulker box will stay the same. Huh. Yeah, I don't really they have too much of a purpose for that. Normal wooden chests serve most of my needs. The doors mod, I made a couple different doors, but once I made the jail door that didn't open, I was kind of upset, so I stopped. Loot bags are awesome, which, you know what, there's something I found out recently. Those dark red loot bags I get, the patient bags, apparently you have like a 1 in 10,000 chance of getting another star. And that's like the appeal of those bags. But it's such a slim chance that I have tempted myself to just throw them away. Like, I could spawn in a wither and shoot it to death and, you know, get another star. I do have this, I didn't do this door factory, but I don't see the need. The diamond saw seems kind of cool, but I don't really know what to do with that either. Forge micro blocks, so I'm sure I make these little stone pieces, and then I can make little stone houses and stuff, and yeah, I don't want to play with blocks inside of a game playing with blocks, it's just weird. The Jaded Ladder from the Open Blocks mod is something I liked, but I don't have a purpose for it. The door, it's a trap door, it's also a ladder. So it has its perks, but no particular purpose for me at the moment. I worked on the elevator, that was kind of cool. A rotating elevator, I don't really know what that does, but I don't have a need for it, so I don't bother. I can't make this, the healing block. I think it's just for creative, maybe, where you find one. The targets seem kind of cool, but it's cosmetic. You can make little games with it. It'd be all right. This flag system, I kind of liked it. You can change the color of the flag on a whim, and you can like mark your tunnels. I think that was kind of interesting. But I don't. Once again, I need a particular need for that. The fluid tanks I have a lot of experience with now, and there's no real use for them. Like not for what I. Okay, they don't do what I need them to do. Is more what I'm trying to say. It's not they don't do what I want them to do. They don't do what I need them to do. There's a bunch of trophies. I didn't actually look at these. Sprinkler was. I saw a tutorial on that. That seemed kind of cool, but my my farm's pretty self-sustaining. I can get a llama trophy? Oh man. Oh well, I still think I got the coolest trophy. The only thing I'd probably want more is probably a mushroom. Maybe the skeleton horse. But the Vex would be kind of cool. But I kind of like my Blaze trophy. This is still all open blocks. I made this that was useless. An auto anvil and auto enchanter, I don't really see the appeal in that. I could just enchant it myself. You know, I don't see the big deal. Only thing that does is give me more of a reason to drain my own experience into a tank. I didn't do much with this coloring stuff. I thought it wasn't very... I wasn't too interested in it. I was looking at the simple generators, but now that I have so much... Like, I have more power than I know what to do with right now, so there's no real point. I was looking at the golden ender eye, too. I don't know what its purpose is particularly. Like, I think I can use it over and over again. But I don't think that's such that big of a deal. So maybe I'll make it, maybe I won't. I don't know. Pedometer, I like the idea of, but I don't need it. It's more of just something to have to say you got it. This guy was awesome. He's still awesome. I really like him being around. The map projector, you know, they had a bunch of different stuff that was... It was cool, but what's the point, you know? I didn't do much in the drawers mod. Mostly because, well, like I said, a wooden chest pretty much covers my need. And if I made a couple diamond chests, which I did, it really covers my needs. So, to get into the drawer mod, it'd be pretty much cosmetic. And the recipes are simple. It's nothing out there that, you know, somebody might have the question of, oh, how do I do that? It's, you know, it's, if you don't know how to make a chest and wooden planks, you know, you should play vanilla Minecraft first. That's just my opinion. Tinker's Construct, I did a lot in it, and I want to do more, but now at this point, anything I make would be something I want, or something that'd be funny, not something I need or would actually use. So I haven't been I've more or less been stockpiling materials. Like, I want to make a new shuriken, but I can't decide what I want to make, because I kind of want to use lead for something, because it's heavy and poisonous. So it's, it diminishes my knockback while it does poison damage. So, I mean, I like it, but the durability's low. So, I mean, there's a lot of give and take with that. You really have to think about what you're doing to make that work. There's what I want. I can't make one. I just want it because it looks cool. I used every modifier except for mending moss because I don't know where to get it. And I didn't use this because you have to find them. And I didn't use this because I only got one. But I used most of the modifiers. Yeah, we'll go with that. I used over half of the modifiers. Like, and I made just about everything. Like, why would you ever make a pickaxe when you can make a hammer? Like, I'm sorry, but a pickaxe would be great if you're, like, going and mining precision, just to pick up the things that you particularly want. But a hammer's just so much better. And then, I never used the sharpening kits, but I was considering making one or two for when I go mining, like, for a while. So I can repair my tools while I'm down there, instead of coming back. But I mean, if I take both hammers with me, my inventory is usually, I wouldn't say full, but it's pretty close. So to take these would just be a waste. In my opinion, I think a mattock is the best tool for farming. It has an axe, has a shovel, has a hoe. It's 3 tools in one space. It might diminish some of the speed or something, but I mean, you get 3 tools for one space. What are you gonna do? I didn't make any of the frying pans or signs. I thought it was dumb. I might make a frying pan and use the shulker box, so I smack somebody with a frying pan, they float away. That might be cool. But that'd be strictly for fun. I never made pig iron. It's the only thing I didn't make. I think if you're mining, you have like some percent chance of getting like bacon or pork or something. It'd be interesting, but that's another thing, like, you know, why would I need that? I have all these things in one form or another. I wish they'd take out the chisel mod and add the Tinker's Construct armor mod. I think that would be really cool. There was a couple interesting ones in here. Like, here's one that's the Infa Miner. It has plus 1,294.92 attack damage. Like, that's pretty sick. I'm sure I can make it too. Durability, 999,999. Mining speed. Like, look at that. That's just out of this world. What does it take to make? I can't make it? It looks like cobalt with erudite faceplates and a green slime rod handle. I probably can't make it. If I could, it would tell me. Yeah, because see, it tells me... Oh, it doesn't even... Okay. Well, it doesn't tell me how to make this either. Maybe I can make it. Maybe I'll try that. Here's the Infa Chopper. They have an Infa Sword. I don't see one. The rapier I made, I don't know how I feel about it. It has some... it swings really fast, but then it uses durability faster, so, you know. It has its ups and downs. The punji sticks. I was curious about that. I wonder if they're trap. If that's some sort of trap, because it says pointy also sticks to walls. So I mean, maybe I can set up my Enderman spawner and then just have them walk around on spikes until they die. I don't know. Wooden rail with trap door sounds kind of cool. And then now we're getting into the stuff that I can only do half of. If I can figure out how to get lava into the chemical laboratory, then we might be okay. but until I can, I'm pretty much done with this because there's nothing else I can do. The slime slingshot would be fun. I could do it too, and I'm sure it's impractical as far as weapons are concerned. I thought about getting into like the nukes and stuff, but once again, I need the chemical laboratory for a lot of that. And I think the best armor I could make would probably be dark steel. Probably dark steel and heavy cloth, which is still a stretch because I still might need these carbon mechanical parts. And then they have this titanium ore, which comes from titanium ore, but I can't use the reaction chamber without having the chemical laboratory working because I still have to put fluid into it. So it still sticks me in a bad place there. Wait a second. Where was that? Titanium ore. Yeah, see? I gotta make creeper acid through this. So that's... How to make water. I can smelt snow. Or ice. Sweet. See, I just feel like they could use some of that for... some of that information on some of the things I don't know how to do. I was gonna make that armor. This armor that takes all carbon fiber. And I was looking at the end steel armor. Oh, we're back at the beginning. Did I pass up the end steel armor? It was an Ender IO, wasn't it? But that I could attach a glider right to it. And I could glide with that armor. Which I was really happy about. And then I saw the recipe and I was like, oh snap. It doesn't look like I can attach a glider to this. What's the armor rating? 3.5 armor toughness. It has other perks though. But I don't think it's as good as diamond. It might be. It doesn't matter, I can't make it anyway. Power armor chestplate. It doesn't actually say how to make it. Oh, there we go. Power armor plating. Yep, need the fabricator. Can't do that. No, that's disappointing. Oh, I did make a bunch of these. I was gonna make these ones, but I didn't want to use the steel yet. I figured I'll wait till later. And I made a bunch of stick grenades. I thought they'd be kind of cool. Where'd I stick those? Trust me, I'll know it when I see it, because I got like... Where did I put those? Oh, I bet you I know. Shazam! I really thought it was going to make like a couple stacks of 64, but you carry them in 16s. I don't particularly like these because they don't throw very far, but I mean, it's definitely fun. I waited till it was dark outside, and I kept running in circles till I had a bunch of mobs following me and just started chucking grenades at the ground. I just blew through a stack of 16 for entertaining purposes. Yeah, like, here's the diamond armor I got. This is why I wanted to try to progress to something better. Diamond armor's really easy to get into mod pack. And then I have all the soldiers fully decked out up top, except for swords. I need to make more of those stands. I need brown wool. Oh, I accidentally killed Brock and Sarah. Now I just have normal cows. Well, guys, it's been fun. Make sure you check out if you watch this, make sure you check out my Skyforge series. It's from Sky Factory. I'm playing along with Cannibal Crab. He doesn't actually know I'm playing along. Like, how do I put that? He's playing, and he said if anyone's gonna play, play too, join him, He said drink the Kool-Aid, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not, ain't nothing better going on. So I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, so to speak. I jumped on Skyforge. I'm on episode 5. The first episode is out today, actually, on the 25th. So by the time you guys see this, this is episode 20, and this should be about episode 6 or 7 should be out. This is episode 21. So, I mean, this will be about 2 weeks in the future, give or take. So yeah. And if you can see over there, I can't zoom in with this gun, but there's a little cutout there. That's where I might build a house. I'm not doing a big one like my creative mode mansion. I'm gonna build something a little more economical. And I'm about halfway done with the railroad. I'm waiting for more tracks. I'm not making the tracks. I figure I'll get them in the loot bags as I go. And that'll be that. So aside from the Enderman spawner, trying to figure out the chemical laboratory, I'm done with this. If you follow my other playlists, like the casting metals or the random DIY stuff, I want you to know that my camera is toast. I'm putting an update video up. It's the last video I can make. I can't get it to start. Like, it stays on the loading screen and it just sticks there. So, I mean, it took 45 minutes to an hour just to get the update video out to say that, yada yada yada, I'm getting my glasses back, yada yada yada, I'm gonna do more stuff, yada yada yada, my camera sucks. And now it's pretty much done. Like, I tried to take a video yesterday, I couldn't get it to work, and when I finally got it to work, it wouldn't save the recording, so I mean, I'm kind of mad about it, because it's fairly new, like, under consideration of, how long something should last you spend that much money on. It's fairly new, so I don't know. But what are you gonna do, right? I don't have money to buy a new one, and I probably won't have money to buy a new one for a long time, so I guess my videos are done. Which is kind of sad, because I plan to do a video on like, kind of like a foraging thing. I was gonna do a crayfish catch and cook, and berries will be coming out soon. That'd be a nice little spin-off from what I normally do. I love melting metals, I truly do, but with the setup I got, it's not high-tech enough to get a clean cast. Like, I don't have the supplies to get a clean cast, so I try to mix it up, do some other things, because pouring ingots is only so entertaining. I think I'm gonna go wreck that Navy base. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright guys, have a great day, thanks for watching. Any suggestions, please let me know, because especially on the chemical thing, because I mean, I've tried just about everything. Like, pressurized conduits, not pressurized conduits, tanks from 3 different mods. I mean, I tried everything. So, anything about that can help me out, please let me know. I watched 2 other Minecrafters set it up, and they had it from different mod packs. They had different conduits and stuff, but I mean, I figured it was the same generic principle. So, I mean, I tried it, it didn't work. I tried so many different things, but it didn't work, so yeah, your help would be much appreciated. But I guess until next time, check out Sky Factory, because it's something I've been playing along and going with, and I like it, but instead of me logging in, taking a video, and doing, today I'm gonna do, nachos grande and make a creeper spawner. I have to do pretty much what the book says to progress through the game, and then if I got like stuck up somewhere, then then it's kind of boring for you guys because I'm like, oh man, what do I do? And by no means am I like a Minecraft pro. Like, I think I'm better than some, not as good as others, but by no means am I like, do I know everything about Minecraft. Like, I was always more of a Call of Duty and Pokemon kind of guy than or Digimon or one of those little critter games. Anything that you can train a little critter, I was usually into. And then games where I can, adventure and shoot was always fun. Like, I played Minecraft for a while. Like I said, me and my ex and a couple, her sister, my cousin, a couple other people, we used to always get together and play, like, but, well, we did for a little while. And we had had a nice little jungle home. It was kind of cool. But, yeah, that's long gone. So, that's in the past. The point is, like, I've played, so I'm not like a complete noob, but when it comes to this stuff, I never made a reactor before. So, making this reactor was completely new to me and learning how to do it. The Tinker's Construct, the Forge, I never made one of those. None of that stuff. So, like, immersive engineering is like an entire other level. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if if there was actual recipes, but there's not, so it'd be a little more complicated and you have to go by the book, and yeah, I'm kind of up in the air about that, but I'm rambling and I'm talking about nonsense. Check out Sky Factory, buy me a new camera, and we'll, get back to doing videos that actually you see my face and I do, like, real work. That is what I enjoy doing, so thanks for watching, and later on.